How's everybody doing this morning? It's LA Kendrick. A little bit bored, a little bit tired, so I decided to get up and try to make some food for these holidays. Hoping everybody is enjoying. If you got time off with family and friends, hope everybody's enjoying that. What I'm doing right now is making Tuscany chicken. So that's what I'm doing right now. Letting the chicken brown up. So you want to let the chicken cook for 3 to 4 minutes each side. And you can get other stuff ready while you're doing that, in the process of doing that. And so make sure it's over medium heat. Trying to make a good meal for the holidays again. I couldn't sleep, man. I could not sleep. Did everything I could to get some sleep, but I couldn't sleep. So here I am in the kitchen cooking. Got about a minute left before I flip them. Chicken breasts. This is the spinach. Make sure you rinse all your chicken, your spinach, anything that comes out of a package. Well, make sure you definitely make sure that you clear that up and clean it. You don't know where it's been, and it's just good practice. So basically, I have a culinary degree. Went to the Lakota on Blue back in 2007, 2008, and had a really, really good time doing that. Graduated. And don't get to really practice all my culinary skills because you definitely don't want individuals that are around me to get bigger. And I'm a fitness trainer as well, so you know how that goes. Let me turn the chicken, all right? So now you could use. I like to use tongs because I don't want to touch the chicken or the whatever I'm cooking. I want to cook it and touch it as little as possible. Let me try to heat up just a little bit. Don't want to scorch it. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the like. I appreciate you guys. Again, we got big news, man. We got some incredible stuff coming. Beginning of the year. 2 new pieces of great things to share with y'all at the beginning of the year. I mean, I keep it coming. I keep working. I keep trying to make sure. Hey, KK, how you doing? Running on the treadmill. I think we got some family out here up there in Dallas. I think Big Brother just flew in from Dallas, but we're having a hard time trying to connect. So get those juices ready. You up early, huh? I'm up because I couldn't sleep. I just could not sleep. I keep thinking about all the exciting stuff that I'm trying to do. And can't sleep. But again, we're doing this. I think it's called Tuscany chicken. I'm gonna be on as long as it takes to make this dish, and then I'm gonna try to lay back down because again I can't. Because I'm having a hard time. Like I said, I've just been brainstorming about the new stuff that's coming out, and it's that I'm working on, and it's just got me up. So I say I should be on another 30 minutes, 45 minutes, however long it takes to get this dish ready. And I've been up since around 3, even though we got a day off, I'm still up at 3 Can't go to sleep. Should be sleep. Just trying to give a little cooking lesson as well. Trying to show all my skills, fitness, culinary, all these skills. Trying to show them, make sure I display those skills. So. And really, I shouldn't be messing with the chicken. I should let it cook inside. So I'm gonna flip it and turn them over one more time. The key is to try to let them brown on each side. Okay. What I really like to do is get rid of some of the juices in here. But again, you don't want to turn it up too high, because if you turn it up too high, it'll start smoking. You don't want that to happen. What you got planned for today? You haven't missed anything. Again, I'm just cooking here, getting everything ready, and trying not to. I got a lot of juices left in here. I'm trying to, get the juices out, because it's not allowing for the chicken to brown on both sides like it's supposed to. And you don't want it to overcook, because they call it carryover cooking. So when you take it out, it'll still be cooking. So you want basically to get to 165 degrees on the internal temp. Let me get my thermometer out. Yeah, I keep telling people, they keep saying, well, you went to culinary school. Oh, no. I used to watch our mom. My mom's the best cook I've ever seen. So her and grandma, great grandma, best cook I've ever seen. So even before I went to any kind of culinary school, guess what? They were doing their thing, and I was watching them. Even though I pat the chicken dry, it's still not giving me the result that I want. And again, the fork is cool, but I prefer tongs, because you don't have to worry about it. Just grab and flip. That's what I prefer. So, in there. I'm gonna have to eliminate some of this juice. So let me do that. Okay, so do it with the sink, just in case. Reduce some of this juice. Like I said, it's a reduction, but hard to get reduction on some of this. Again, still trying to figure out if I rinsed everything off. This should do it. Yes. Definitely in a new place. Who was there? I was in a new place the last time we streamed as well. I had and I will definitely tell her you said hello. So now maybe I can get to the browning process. I just want this to be a little bit browned on both sides. A little bit of seasoning. Gotta season that food, give it that flavor. If you're gonna use salt, I'm using pink Himalayan salt. Yeah, like I said, I think Big Brother is up here in Dallas. He and the wife flew in, so but it's been raining really, really, really hard. So I didn't get a chance to hook up yesterday, but it's been raining really, really hard. Uh, and again, right now I'm just trying to figure out the best plans for the new work that we got that I've been working on that I'm doing. Trying to work on that. So I got my onions and everything diced up from last night, diced it up, my meal prep. Here we have the garlic and the dried tomatoes. Let me get the stock ready. Half a cup of chicken, a cup and a half of chicken broth. Oh no, y'all, you didn't miss nothing. I think you actually were there. You were there. Okay, that's the effect I'm looking for right there. I'm looking for that browning effect. That's what I'm looking for. No, you were there. It ain't no biggie. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is, the browning. That's what I'm looking for. Looking for it to get brown. All right. Let me see what the temperature is. No, no, the other one that I did was that one where you guys came in. Um, Chicken's at 140. Yeah, that was it. You guys were there. Yeah, and the more moisture that's in the chicken, the harder it is for it to get to the temperature that it's supposed to be at. But again, by this being chicken breast, it's the easiest part of the chicken to cook because it doesn't have a lot of fat in it. So that's what we're working with now. Again, with this extra liquid, There you go. Just flip it over. I'm not sure because he actually came for some other friends or whatnot, and um, we're on the other side of where he's at. So I don't, I try not to give no locations and things like that online or give names online too quick. Uh, so he's on the other side of where we're at, but he's no less than about, I say about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes tops, depending on the traffic. But he's close. But again, I think that he basically primarily came for uh, some friends of his. So we might. He said he's trying. And again, he came out of nowhere. I didn't even know he was coming. Again, he did that. He did that whole 1 day in advance. Let me holler at you. Like, hey, you gotta give me a heads up. So temperature on this chicken is rising really, really slow. Um, I believe she's going to see her grandbaby and her son and her grandbaby because they're pretty close fathers now. So uh, she's going to see those individuals. And I think that's the opportunity for Big Bro to come around and hang out. He and the wife to come hang out. I don't know how long she's going to be gone, but um, yeah, at 1:35. And I'll probably just be chilling because I got to go back to work tomorrow. So fell at an odd. These holidays are falling on some odd times. Like I'm tired. So, and again, I'm trying to figure out the websites and other things to try to get the animation and things like that up. So we're good to go when it's done. The stuff's supposed to be done and ready the 28th, probably this weekend. Then I can uh, mark it there. Thanks on the place. Yeah, I mean, gonna be doing a move out again this time next year. So get my own place built. So or get our own place built. So I'm gonna take this out because it's doing what it needs to do. See, there's the brown. There's the brown. So I can just scoop it up and scoop it out and put it on. That's how you want it to look. You want it to be brown on the edge, on the outside. like I said, they call it carryover cooking, because what will end up happening is the temperature will still go up, and that means that the food is still cooking. And 40, you see where it goes to. Ebooks are those digital books. Those are digital books that what you can do, go to, trying to figure it out, because just go to Amazon, look up Wraith War, right? Once you look up Wraith War, it'll be showing you all of the books combined for some strange reason. It'll say something along the lines of format, book formats. Go to the book format, right? You go to the book format and it'll show you all the available books that are out there. So click on paperback. So when you see ebooks, those are the digital copies. So it'll say paperback. All right, 165. Good. Perfect. This is the thickest piece of chicken that I have. So let me check it. Okay, and it's ready too. So now what I'm going to do is put a little bit of chicken stock in here. Just a little. They call it deglazing. Okay. Yeah, as soon as you go to Amazon, look up LA Kendrick and then look for a little bit of pepper. All right. A bit of pink salt, which is the best salt to use. They call it sweating. So I'm gonna sweat the onions, right, until they become lucent and soft. Once I do that, then I'm gonna add the other ingredients. So let me put the chicken in the microwave so it's out of the way. So now the chicken's in the microwave. Gonna mess with this stuff here. And then the next step that I'm going to do, I'm going to add the next step. What I'm going to add the dried tomatoes and the garlic, and then some more chicken stock. Make sure I got a good. That's what I need. Amazon format, scrolls, paperback, then order. Yeah, and then remember, be real careful because they have it. I don't know why, and I've already called Amazon to ask them why they're combining all my books onto one conglomerate, and it should be different because each one of the books are different titles, different ISBN numbers, different copyrights. So I don't understand. It's the same title, but doesn't make sense to me. But haven't had anybody get back in touch with me about it. Smelling pretty good. So basically, if you're a bachelor, bachelorette, whatever, but talking to the men in particular on this, because you need to learn how to cook, man. Can't always go out and eat fast food or restaurant food all the time. Sometimes you need to be able to sit at the house and cook food at the house and save yourself a little bit of money. And then you know what you're putting in, what ingredients you're putting in. So yeah, that's where we at on this. I would show off and try to. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be a real tasty dinner, meal, breakfast, what have you. I think I'm gonna use green beans for my sides. mashed potatoes, and some dinner rolls. Yeah, so if you see somebody putting stock or something like that in there, what they're telling you is they're deglazing it. I think the onions are almost where they need to be. Onions almost ready. Looking for the right consistency. And the reason you use a wooden spoon so you don't strip up the Teflon on these plates, on these pans, and get into your food. You don't want it in your food. And I'm constantly trying to wipe things down, make sure stuff is wiped down, make sure stuff is clean. That way it ain't so hard to clean when you're done. All right. Okay. What time they cooking back home? Or what time they eating back home? All right, so now time to throw in the garlic and the dried tomatoes. Around 12:01. I'll probably be eating a little bit earlier than that, but like I say, man, that the workout that, like I said, at 3 o'clock, man, it be coming early. And then, not to mention, that drive ain't no joke. But that drive, I ain't taking the 180, I ain't taking the 820 no more like I used to. But nonetheless, man, it's still, the traffic is still crazy. And it just wears you down. Because I'm trying to reroute and find another route to get back and forth. So I'm gonna pause this timer. Let me pause the timer. Yes, I'll pour some dishwashing liquid inside of this. Make sure you don't cross-contaminate the chicken. Make sure you clean as you go. Clean as you go. Smelling pretty good. Like I say, hopefully I'm gonna do this right. I'm gonna do this in justice. Like I said, when I'm done, I'm gonna sit down, finish watching my Lord of the Rings trilogy. I love watching Lord of the Rings this time of the year. It has, the thing about Lord of the Rings, it has so many applications about what's going on today in this time. So I've got my onions, my garlic, my dried tomatoes. Now I'm put the remaining chicken stock, right? Let me redo this timer. Okay, so I'm gonna put the remainder of the stock in. All right. Get that out the way. So I'm gonna let it simmer up. I'm gonna let this bad boy simmer. Then I'm going to include the cream cheese. Okay. And as I say, clean as you go. So that way, when it comes time to clean up, you ain't got as much to clean up. Like easy on the going. And yes, there's soap in the sink. And I've already washed these. I'm just drying them out. You can air dry them, but you know, work as you go. This is the cream cheese. Say 4 ounces. So this is 8 ounces. So half of this is going to be 4 ounces. We section it up. Basically, you can cook everything in the same pan, which is one of the good things about this particular dish. Sometimes, one of the bad things about certain cheeses that you might use, it'll curdle, and that's when it clumps up and it doesn't melt like it's supposed to. Hit the timer, and it doesn't melt like it's supposed to. So therefore, it curdles, and it's still good. But I'm just saying, it doesn't come out the way that you want it to come out sometimes. I guess it's doing all right. It's not doing too bad. So next thing we're going to put in the spinach. You want the reduction so that it gets thick. You want the sauce to get thick, and that's when you add your chicken. You add your chicken and you add your spinach, and then your chicken is the final piece. And so it's supposed to simmer for 7 minutes. And then you put your spinach in, right? When you add your spinach, what you want to do with the spinach, you want to let it wilt. So to get down to the wilting stage, where it's soft. And then now you know you got your product where you need it to be. I'm going to hit it with some red wine vinegar at the end. Add a little touch to it, different touch to it. Just a little trick that I learned from culinary. So definitely going to have that thing ready for you guys. All right. But this is a great dish. This is a good meal, I'm telling you. Again, hope everybody's enjoying loved ones, if you have them. And if not, that's fine too. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your own company. They ain't always, everybody ain't always got somebody, but there's nothing wrong with that either. It's all good. I have it on a medium heat. Don't want to overdo the spinach because you know how it does. But maybe I can get it with again, I know they say it's triple wash and all that. I just don't really trust that kind of talk. I like to make sure that my products are clean as possible. And like they say, it's in a strainer. 3 more minutes on this. Because it's starting to get thick. I like it. It's starting to get thick. That's good. Yeah, we got some amazing stuff coming, man. I'm telling you guys, you will not be disappointed. Working my tail off, trying to make sure that I have stuff for you guys. That's why I can't sleep. It's hard to sleep. You got so many ideas that you want to get out to the fans. And again, without you guys, this wouldn't even be possible. So I appreciate everything that you guys do. I appreciate you guys for sticking and staying and rocking with me. The ones that do, I'm really grateful for that. So starting to get thick. I'm listening. I can hear the Lord of the Rings. It's kind of crazy because I love that. I love that story. A lot of what they talk about in Lord of the Rings actually applies to this day and time as well. Like when they're talking about friendship, camaraderie, who's going to be by your side, who's going to stick and stay with you. It really applies to this time too. I am cooking Tuscan chicken. It's got like a cream cheese base. It's got onions, garlic, spinach. Will be here in a second. Onions, garlic, spinach, chicken, cream cheese, chicken broth. So I'm about to get that bad boy ready in a minute. In 1 second. So what I'm gonna do is throw the spinach in. Until it wilts. So what you want to do again, you want to make sure that you stir it in. I don't get to really ever showcase my culinary skills that often. Again, if I cook like I wanted to cook, I'd be big as a house. I have to work out 3 times as hard as I'm doing now as far as fitness is concerned. And I just want to put that best foot forward. But this is that good stuff. And it's a special occasion. I mean, I guess you can consider it a special occasion, the holidays. So there's that. And I'm gonna throw in some I'll have some dinner rolls, some green beans, and mashed potatoes. Not trying to do too much. Oh, this is thickening up quite nicely. No dessert. Come on now, you know me. I don't need a whole lot of sweets. I'm sweet enough. Not that kind of sweet, but I'm sweet enough. Last year, let me take it back. Last year, I actually made shortbread parfait, where you take strawberry, blend it up, and it's a strawberry syrup brand, which is really, really good. Whipped cream and shortbread, but you section it off. Okay, so now I might throw a little bit more spinach in here because the spinach is doing what it needs to do, and it's to the consistency that we need it. It's at the consistency that we need this, okay? So I don't know if I need to throw, you know what? Let me throw just a little bit more spinach in. Right. That's going to be the last of the spinach, even though we have more. Okay. Looking good, looking good. They say ain't nothing nicer or sexier than a man in the kitchen cooking. That's what they say, but let me do the thing that I didn't want to do. I can't believe it's not butter, the light brand. Okay, I'm using light. I can't believe it's not butter. So it's supposed to be 2 tablespoons. And this is about 2 tablespoons. You stir that in. Okay, giving a nice little sheen. So now let me get the chicken back out. Yeah, this is a nice thick consistency. I like this. I like this. I like this a lot. Again, I don't get to show off my culinary skills as much as I would like to. Again, I'm just doing this live because I'm having thoughts about the work that we're doing, and then I'm really excited about it. So let me add the chicken back into the mix. All right. Like I say, normally I would use tongs because I think they're better for this. So I'm gonna let this sit for a second or two. And guys, this is pretty much the dish. It's pretty much done. It's done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's done. So I'm gonna turn the chicken over. So it's on both sides. This is the red wine vinegar. It's gonna add it to it. And what you have here now is a masterpiece. And again, I'm using the fork. I'm using the fork for just a few little things, right? But what I'm actually all right. Let me check something here. Let me see if it's see what the taste is at. Cooking with Kendrick. Oh yeah. Thanks for the thumbs up. The dish is already ready. Let me just taste it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is nice. Oh, this is nice. This is nicer than I thought it was gonna be. Whoever eating with me on this holiday, guess what? You're gonna love what we got here. This is good. This is incredible. I'm telling you. And so now I'm gonna set it to simmer. All right. I set it to simmer. So now again, now I gotta do get the dinner rolls ready, get the green beans ready, and mashed potatoes. Not too many carbs because again, carbs are great. Don't let people tell you carbs are bad. Carbs are only bad for you if you're not active. When you're active, guess what? It's a fuel source, and you use it, and it will get you through your workouts. It will get you through anything that you need to get through. Finish washing. We'll go wash hands, make deviled eggs, and caramel for cake. Yeah, I meant to say also the best cooks I've seen. Our dad could bake his butt off. Our mom could cook her tail off, and our grandmother could cook her tail off. I'm really surprised they didn't go into business because, again, even though I went to culinary school, I still can't touch my mom when it comes to cooking in the kitchen. She's just the best cook I've ever seen. And I'm not being proud because that's my mom. I've had other people's cooking. I'm telling you, everything from her meatloaf, chili, chicken. She taught me how to eat better, whether she understood what she was doing or not. Just an incredible cook. Just an incredible cook. It was just impressive. So I mean, I Simon Croquettes. I'm trying to name stuff. She just had a variety of food. Yes. That chick from Mars, yes. Just cooking for Christmas. That's what I'm doing. So again, I rarely get to show my culinary skills. So that's what I'm doing now. But the dish is ready. It took about, let me see how long I've been streaming. It didn't take 51 minutes. It actually took about 35 minutes, 40 minutes. What was happening was there was too much moisture in the pan. So I had to reduce it. And now this is what it looks like. I know the screen is not the best that it could be, but that is the finished product. And those are chicken breasts, skinless chicken breasts with spinach, garlic, dried tomatoes, onions. Let me see, chicken broth, and also there is chicken broth. And cream cheese. I'm telling you, anyone got another viewer? Yeah. We had 5. They keep coming and jumping out. So we had 5. So I'm trying to figure out, the whole process of it. But yeah, definitely yummy. I wish when they come in and hit that, I wish they would really hit that like button. But again, that chick from Mars, I got some incredible stuff coming for you guys next year. Trust and believe me. I've got animation coming and some new horror stories that you can buy in book format from the vault of Would You Dare. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe. It's a good thing to do. But yeah, we got everything. Everybody's wondering about I kept getting requests for Would You Dare, right? So I have at least 25 to 30 different stories that I have not put into manuscript format, but we're working on that now. We've got one out already. That's about to come out. And again, I'm trying to wait for the New Year's to have everything come out. I'm so excited. And that's why that's why I was up so early. I was up so early trying to make sure that I cooked something, right? And not only that, make sure I got the good meal ready. And I've been, like I said, brainstorming about the horror books, the animation from the comic books, the cartoons that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a lot of different things. And I'm telling you, man, it's not possible without you guys. And so I'm going to try. I'm super excited. Fingers are crossed because again, the work will be done on the animation side. It'll be done the 28th. Oh yeah, definitely a big year. I'm gonna keep it coming. The Benefits of a Bully Wraith War, it's out right now. And that's for 10 and up, sci-fi for 10 and up. And because we had such a dismal time on getting they finally got the new batch out, and this is the new batch of the Benefits of a Bully for the kids. It's called Wraith War. They finally got it out. At first, they had it looking, they just had it all over the place. And this is what it looked like at first. Okay, so this is the wrong version. This is the right version because they have this. This is the cover of the wrong version. And this is the accurate version. And what's frustrating is it took so long, it hurt the launch date. It really hurt the launch date of the book. So that's frustrating in itself. But yeah, Wraith War is out for the kids. I have something for everybody. And I'm probably going to do a Would You Dare possible horror story sometime. Either I'm gonna try to do it probably this weekend or either Friday. But what I want to do is I want to try to do it around 6 o'clock. I know 7 o'clock. I always say 7, but let me try to do it around 6 because that way I'm not so tired and so exhausted because again, I got to get up every morning at 3 o'clock, get ready by 3:30, check all the emails, check what you guys are subscribing to, what you guys are suggesting, have to get all that stuff ready and then shower, get ready, get on the road and then get to the spot and then train people for that fitness life. Okay. So I run into a lot of that. So by the time 4:30 rolls around, I'm on the road to get there by 5 o'clock to open up and make sure that everybody is getting each and everything that they need from LA Kendrick. Turn this bad boy off. Other than that, we are right on target for doing incredible stuff. And again, hit that when you guys come in. Could you do me a favor? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong here. You're going to get fitness, good stories. You're going to get good horror stories. You're going to get sci-fi. Anything you need, you're going to get it here. And you get culinary. You get cooking. All you got to do is ask me, and I tell you what I know, and I'll cook up some things for you guys if you request that. But yeah, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe to the channel, man. I really appreciate any and everything you guys have done. And don't y'all kill me. That chick from Mars, thank you for popping in here, and thank you for the thumbs up. All right, I'm gonna shut the stream down a little bit early. Well, actually not early. We've been on for an hour, so I can sit down for a minute, get my thoughts together because I think my brother is supposed to be coming by. And I really appreciate you following the journey. I'm telling you, couldn't ask for better people. All right. So you know what you're in for. So when you come to site, when you come here where I'm at, you're going to get original stories. In fact, we travel. If you look at what we've done, we travel all over the world to see about the Area 51s, the Roswells, the giant sequoias where Sasquatch is supposed to be at. The little green man from Kelly, LBL, the Land Between the Lakes monster, the Fort Worth monster, Travis Walton spot, the giant. They're not active now, but the giant SETI antennas checking for extraterrestrial life in Puerto Rico. I travel. If you look, you'll see. And I'm trying to figure out this year whether to go, either go to the Superstitious Mountains. Or do I want to go to, what's the other one? Superstitious Mountains. Or, because we just got back from Skinwalker Ranch. Superstitious Mountain. Death Valley. I'm trying to figure out which one to go to, right? Definitely want to, like I say, that's what we do. That's what I do here. That's my primary thing. And telling good, spooky stories. And again, yes, we went to Skinwalker Ranch. If you look, you'll see where we went to Skinwalker Ranch July of this year. It was weird. Devil's Tower. Have you ever seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind? When you look back in the when the mothership hovers over this huge mountainous looking thing, we've been there. I travel everywhere to bring the story to you guys, just so that you guys can. If you can't get out, I'm gonna take you there. If you can't get out, I'm gonna take you there. Again, not only do I write, cook, fitness train, I do it all. I mean, like I said, again, to go out there and we've seen some of the craziest, spookiest stuff that happens at my job. That there'll be some crazy things happening there. So, constantly always trying to bring you guys something that when you come here. You don't just get a guy that's saying, oh, I've been there, I've done it, and just talking from the armchair, right? I'm going to get out. I'm going to try my best to live stream so that you guys can take part in that, right? The only thing I wish is that I had I wish I had one of the fellas from back home that would go travel with me because I want to do some of this stuff at night when we're out there, but I don't want to put any female travelers with me in harm's way because some of these places, they're so remote. If something happens, say the vehicle breaks down, we're out there, we're stuck, right? So one of the fellows, we can get out there, we can go hang out. And if something happens, I don't feel as though I put somebody's life in jeopardy. Even though something happened to the guys as well as it can to females, I just don't want to put any females in jeopardy. So again, we travel, we go do stuff. Skinwalker Ranch was weird because I didn't feel anything at first, but my travel companion, she started feeling something immediately. So when she felt it immediately, I said, okay, let me check it out. And I'm not even joking about, I say maybe 30 minutes, I say maybe 5-10 minutes later, you can feel something there. And I spoke with one of the indigenous people to that area, and he told me, he said it was crazy, and it's stuff been happening there forever. Didn't just stop. So, I mean, it didn't just start then, but he said he's been seeing lights and apparitions and forms and spirits and demonic stuff happening. He says always all types of weird stuff over there before he became Hollywood. So I tried to interview him, and I rarely ask anybody to interview, which I probably should start doing that when I see these people. And he didn't want to interview. He said, I said, well, I'm L.A. Kendrick. And he said, I'm me. When he said that, I had to respect it. And I said, okay, cool, me. And I kept pushing. But we went over there to Skinwalker Ranch. And it's, again, I would like to go to these places at night. But one of the other things, when we have gone out at night, the skies are so overcast that you can't really even see what you want to see. So it's like, you don't get to see what you want to see. Hey, you guys come in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. That's what we're here for. Again, without you guys, it's not possible. And again, everything that you need here, I'm bringing it to you. Travel to the spooky spots, to the haunted spots. Heck, we got, if you go to my page, you can see where we have orbs from where I work at. You can see the orbs flying around. The cleaning crew had seen orbs. They recorded the orbs. And I was just as shocked. And I've seen things happen, voices, things flying off the wall. I've seen some strange stuff there. So yeah, again, thank you guys for showing up and showing out. The meal is ready. You guys give me and if you guys want to see me travel to some spot, let me know. And I'll see about trying to get to those spots. But right now I'm thinking about Skinwalker Ranch or Superstitious, not Skinwalker, I've already been there. Superstitious Mountains, Death Valley, and there's a few others that are in my head that I'm trying to, solidify where I want to go. So yeah, that chick from Mars, thank you. KK, thank you so much for chiming in. You guys for showing up and showing out. Pass on the information again. Be ready, because when the new year starts, I'm gonna have additional new stuff for you guys that you requested, and I will have it out there for you guys again. Ready to do this thing. Got you guys covered. Let me get the rest of this meal ready so that I can sit back, kick my feet up before I go back to work tomorrow. And again, you guys, thank you for sticking and staying. I appreciate you. This has been L.A. Kendrick with another dish that's amazing. You guys stay physically fit. Love somebody. If you don't love anybody, love yourself. Love yourself, okay? See you guys next time. And be looking out for something this weekend. I'll probably do a horror story this weekend. I'm just going to pick something and go from there. You know how we do on Would You